Moving towards our prelims pointers section that we have introduced, keeping in mind your upcoming prelims examination 2026. The first topic is the recent rules by the government with regard to the AI labeling. This is related to your GS paper 2 government policies and interventions, and this has appeared in today's The Hindu page number 13. So what we have seen in last few months that there has been a growing concern with regard to the misuse of artificial intelligence platforms. For example, there were various complaints that were made with the Ministry of Electronics that there is a platform with the name of Grok on the Twitter, and that is being used by, or in a way that is being misused by the people to morph the images, and especially of the women. So to address this, there is this Information Technology Intermediary Guidelines and Digital Media Ethics Code Amended Rules 2026 were notified on 11 February 2026. And this particular rules actually amends the Information Technology Rules of 2021. And this is mainly done to regulate the artificial intelligence generated and synthetic content, especially the deepfakes, that any other person's face is being used on any other image. And the key provisions under this amended rules are that there is a legal recognition of synthetic content, that whatever the content that is being artificially generated, they should give a clear message that this is AI generated, this is artificially intelligence based content, or this is synthetic content. And under this, there is a formal definition of synthetically generated information in India. There should be a mandatory labeling. For example, artificial intelligence generated content must be clearly marked as artificial. That if you are generating an image, there will be an AI generated content written on that image itself. It must carry embedded metadata or unique identifiers so that we can identify that who generated this content. Also, platforms cannot allow removal of these labels. That let's suppose we have generated an image and there is written AI generated content, and then we are giving a certain prompt that remove this AI generated label. That is not allowed, that cannot be done. Also, obligations for major social media platforms like Twitter, etc. They must verify user declarations about the synthetic content, that I'm going to generate synthetic content. Must ensure disclosures before the publications, and non-compliance may lead to loss of safe harbor protection under the section 79 of this particular Information Technology Act. Okay? So under this safe harbor rules, what we see that provide safety to intermediaries and exempt them from any liability for third-party content on their service. For example, someone posted something illegal on the third-party platform or the social media platform. So this safe harbor clause provides protection or immunity to that platform because someone else posted this on that platform. Also, these are the prohibited content on that platform: child sexual abuse material, non-consensual intimate imageries, forged or false documents that are there, or any deceptive impersonation of any individual. All these are the prohibited content, they cannot be generated at all. Then faster compliance timelines. For example, if there is any complaint that is being made with regard to any of these content, they must be taken down after lawful order within 3 hours, and earlier it was 36 hours. So within 3 hours they should be taken down, they must be taken down. Also, there is a grievance redressal mechanism that is also provided, that within 7 days, and that was earlier 15 days, that grievance redressal should be provided within 7 days. Also, there was this Digital Media Ethics Code that came in 2021 by amending the IT rules. The scope of this Digital Media Ethics Code was digital news publishers. Also, the online curated contents like OTT platforms, etc. were also regulated by this code. The core provisions of this code was Code of Ethics for the digital news providers. For example, people who are providing news on YouTube, etc. That publishers must follow the Press Council of India's norms of journalistic content, that they should not go with yellow journalism, they should not fabricate the information, they should not spread fake news. Also, they should follow the program code under the Cable TV Act, whatever is there. For example, you cannot use certain words, you should ensure that there is a proper decorum that is maintained. Also, avoid content that is prohibited by the law. Then the content classification guidelines for the OTT platforms like movies, web series, etc. For example, there should be a clear mandatory guideline and labeling that whether this content is suitable for all, they will come with U certificate or universal. Then U oblique A, that 7 plus that parental guidance is needed below 7 years, UA 13 plus that parental guidance below 13 years, and U oblique A 16 plus that parental guidance is needed below 16 years. And A is the content that is only for the adults because it contains certain scenes that is only suitable for adults. Additional requirements are there, for example, content descriptors, parental control for higher age groups, and age verification should also be done for the adult content. Three-tier grievance redressal mechanism was also provided under this. For example, level 1 under for the publisher, self-regulation, that they will be regulating themselves. Then industry self-regulatory body will be there under level 2, and level 3 will be the government oversight mechanism with the help of dedicated bodies or the ministries. They will be maintaining an oversight mechanism on the content that is coming.